the Open Ironwoman Championship of Australia. Let's have a look at this star-studded lineup.
Star-studded lineup it is over female on person. We have Richie Tiani Massey, the last girl here. Burley Heads Mowbray Park, Licky Cracknell. Wanda Papik there. Burley Heads Mowbray Park, Cooper. Gemma Smith, Newport. Danielle McKenzie, Northcliffe. Electra Outram from Noosa Heads. Lana Rogers, our Iron Series champion from Alexander Headlands. Tara on back from Aruba, Coleman. Maddie Spencer, New South Wales champion, Newport. Brittany Pearson, Wanda. Emily Doyle from Newport. Naomi Scott, Manly. Lizzie Wellborn, Newport. Georgia, look out for me, Miller from Northcliffe. And Courtney Hancock. We are in the starters' hands. And away we go, the girls. It is running speed. They've got to set their race up with a big swim here. It is swim. And look at Tiani Massey on the right-hand side, the white cap. Small in stature, huge in heart. The local girl, I tell you what, she'll be pumped up.
Oh, she's had an amazing summer too, been in fantastic form. So a wonderful statement. And you love seeing a young athlete say to the field, I'm not afraid here, I'm here for gold.
Talk about young athlete, left-hand side, blue cap, that's a Manly cap. Naomi Scott has shot out like a firecracker, and right with her as well, our surf race champion, Georgia Miller. Georgia Miller will want to set herself up. There's not many competitors coming from behind in these conditions. You've got to lead from the front, and at the moment, look at this. It's Naomi Scott in one, Georgia Miller in two, and the rest of the pack on their way.
And Georgia Miller, as you mentioned, in incredible form throughout the Aussies. She's just been putting medals in her backpack daily, so one to watch. She's also had an amazing summer as well. Lana Rogers, of course, we're seeing her out here in the Open Ironwoman as well, coming off an incredible couple of years. So this race is going to be sensational.
We'll pick up the girls as they come out, and that's bottom of screen there. That's Naomi Scott, renowned swimmer as well. Georgia Miller there as well. Courtney Hancock right in the mix. Then we go back to that of there we see Lana Rogers back in fourth position. Tiani Massey, white cap there in fifth on the right-hand side. Naomi Scott, I tell you what, she's come back from a little bit of illness, a little bit of injury over the last 12 months, but she's looking to make really good form here, and she will build with confidence. She's a confidence player. Georgia Miller, love the tactics of Georgia there, sitting in second place at the moment. She'll let Naomi come round and look out for Georgia to put the hammer on to come home.
And you talk about great stories as well. Tara Coleman, how good is it to say that name in an Open Ironwoman final as well? Complete groin reconstruction, a couple of years away from the sport. Former Nutrigrain athlete, one of the nicest Ironwomen you'll ever meet. Great to see her out there racing as well.
And a great Rabbitoh supporter she is too. But look at Georgia Miller. Let's go back 2 years ago. Georgia Miller won the Triple Crown. She won the Coolangatta Gold, she won the Nutrigrain, and she won that of the Aussie title. Open Ironwoman as well. So Naomi Scott in one. Georgia Miller, she's setting the race up. To me, Georgia Miller, this is a tactic for her. She's setting the race up for herself. Here she comes now. Look for the move of Georgia Miller. She pulls up to the side now of Naomi Scott, and she says, it's time.
Yeah, she is one of the best tactical racers in the business right now. So Miller there pushing up towards the lead. There's your race leader there on the left of screen in that Northcliffe cap, Georgia Miller.
Look right behind Georgia Miller. That's the yellow with the black stripes of our Iron champion from the series, Lana Rogers. Once again, tactics will play a huge part today. So it's a 1-2 at the moment. Closest to screen, Naomi Scott. Right on her hammer, the experience of Hancock. Then we have Georgia Miller, the white cap with the maroon, leading at the other side. Right behind her, Lana Rogers. What a battle we got coming up. Tactics will play such a huge part here as the girls now come into the swim. We can see Georgia Miller, left-hand side. Naomi Scott, right-hand side. Look for Courtney Hancock to try and pull out as well, or she might be just happy. There it is, bottom of screen, right-hand side. The yellow with the blue as well, Courtney Hancock. Lana Rogers, to me, is just pacing herself. Look for the move of Lana Rogers at the tail end of the board into the ski. But it's Georgia Miller trying to break the girls at the moment. Look at the stroke of Georgia Miller. That's why she's the Open Surf Race champion.
Yeah, and Lana Rogers, as you said, she'll be very, very happy sitting there right now. This is one of the great modern Iron women rivalries. Georgia Miller and Lana Rogers. This is incredible. These two have been going toe-to-toe the last couple of summers, the last couple of years. So this is a modern rivalry unfolding before our eyes.
It sure is. They went 1-2 in the series. Now the low tide's dropping. Georgia Miller up, Lana Rogers just behind. Now, I know Lana has been a little bit sick during the week as well. We'll see how that plays throughout the race as well. Naomi Scott up, Georgia Miller up, transition time. This is important. Set your race up in a good transition, a possible breakaway here. But look at Lana Rogers. I love the focus of Rogers in third. Look at the face. That is a face of determination, and right on her hammer, Courtney Hancock.
Talking about champion athletes, Courtney Hancock sitting there in the 4 as they come through transition. There she is, Georgia Miller. Lana Rogers now pushing up into the 2.
Yeah, Tiani Massey, one of the local girls coming in. Lizzie Wellborn. Look for a big move here from Lizzie Wellborn, Emily Doyle there as well, and Brielle Cooper. Lizzie Wellborn has been paddling the house down on the board. Look for the yellow board when she gets in the water. Here we go. There's a breakaway of 4. Georgia Miller 1. We can see Naomi Scott there, Lana Rogers and Courtney Hancock. To me, one of these girls will lead. This is interesting. We'll see who wants to get out in front and dictate the race. The rest will sit on side wash and back wash. So Georgia Miller, sometimes you don't get an option. You have to go. So it's Georgia Miller. She's going to look to control the race from the front. I love the work of Lana Rogers. Lana Rogers sitting on the opposite side there, we can see at the moment, of that of Georgia Miller. As they get towards the can, Lana Rogers will make a move, along with Courtney Hancock, to try and push up on the inside. The advantage of the inside will help them when they come around the last can as well. This is a tremendous battle. Now it's to a breakaway of 4. To me, these 4 can break away.
So your race leader, left of screen, Northcliffe Cap, Georgia Miller on that pink board. Lana Rogers right on her wash there, sitting right next to her. There's your top 2. And this breakaway group of 4 really pushing out from the rest of the field now.
Great move by Georgia Miller. She saw the girls trying to sneak up on the inside, and she went, you know what, I'm putting 20 big ones in. I'm going to break you off my side wash and get you on my back wash. And look at that. That is a master stroke. That is experience even beyond her years of Georgia Miller. Masterclass. That's why she won the Triple Crown. That's why she was podium of the Iron Series, and she's looking to break away from the girls now. This is raw speed in flat water. Georgia Miller, look at this, and she's broken away from the 3.
And confidence is such a big thing here at the Australian Surf Life Saving Championships. Georgia Miller has been racing so well. She's winning everything she's gone in throughout this massive meet. She'll come in with so much confidence into this race.
Well, she won the board race only a matter of an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, but to me, this is unbelievable. At this level of racing, in flat conditions, I really expect the girls to sit on a wash, but Georgia Miller is absolutely flying. You can tell by the rating. The legs are going as well. She'll get up on her knees. There she goes, on the knees. Now it's power time. She'll work with the ocean and try and extend this lead to then go the transition, and look at this by Georgia Miller. When it works for you, it works for you.
And that chase pack just getting buffeted around there. Lana Rogers, you can see a little bit of elbow-to-elbow action there on the chase. So with our race leader, centre screen, Georgia Miller, here in the Open Ironwoman final.
Oh, confidence is everything. We see the chase pack here of Naomi Scott close to the camera, Lana Rogers in the centre, and Courtney Hancock. But if you go out in front at the moment, it is, look at this, Georgia Miller out in front, has extended that lead. I love the way she works with the ocean. She's in unison with the ocean. Look at that, running with the swells, running with the ocean, all the way back to the beach. What a board paddle, and that's why she's the Australian champion.
So the statement being made here by Miller. She's leading this one out, but the chase is coming, Ty.
Big move from the yellow board, Lizzie Wellborn. Lizzie Wellborn, probably the swims, taking nothing away from Lizzie there in the centre, back and forth at the moment. He's not probably her strongest of the 3 legs. She'll move through the board and move through the ski, but it's Georgia Miller, the pink board out in front. She will stand now. There's the handler for advice. Come on, you're almost there. 1 leg to go. Georgia Miller transition time. Tiani Massey comes through as well for Maroochydore, but at the moment, it's Georgia Miller extending the lead. Now's the time to go. Courtney Hancock in second place from that of SP Love Surface Paradise, and look at that for 3rd.
Absolutely sensational. Georgia Miller looking unstoppable right now. Coming through transition in 1. Courtney Hancock in the 2.
What an amazing battle here for 3rd. Lana Rogers stamps her authority for 3rd. We have Courtney going around 2nd. Lana Rogers, Tiani Massey, great ski paddler as well. Naomi Scott, another great ski paddler. We have an absolute battle for the minor place at the moment. I think it's going to be very hard to catch Georgia Miller. Georgia will get body in boat. She'll get the cadence up. It's all about boat speed now. It's about maintaining the boat speed, and psychologically it's saying rating up, maintain it. All those sessions, all those early mornings come down to this 1 ski leg to go to be Australian champion.
It's the Open Ironwoman Championship of Australia here, the Aussies from the Sunshine Coast, and it's Georgia Miller extending that lead. She's on the ski. She's up the rating. She is looking to close out this Australian Championship. You're here on the ski leg.
She'll close it out. I can tell you, that is a dominant performance. The lead that Georgia Miller has at the moment, and the cadence, the boat speed she has at the moment, I can't see her getting caught. But look at the battle for 2nd. What about this? Courtney Hancock on the pink ski. Look at the move on the yellow ski there of Lizzie Wellborn from Newport and Lana Rogers, our back-to-back Nutrigrain Iron Series champion, also there on the grey ski coming through, and Tiani Massey from Maroochydore. A massive battle for 2nd place, but it's a one-girl race at the moment for me, and that's the girl in front, Georgia Miller. What a lead.
Well, our race leader there, bottom of screen, looking fantastic, but the chase is on with the big names there. Rogers Wellborn, Hancock, all in hot pursuit here. It is the Open Ironwoman Championship of Australia.
You know, we go back 2 years ago, she won the Triple Crown, and you look at some of the girls who have won this event: Kirsty Holmes, Stacey Gartrell, Hayley Bader, Christy Munro, the big names. Courtney Hancock has won this race early as well, but that's a chase there for second, third and fourth. Leader in front is Georgia Miller. Lana Rogers making a big move now in second. She wants a podium. She wants to try and chase Georgia as much as she can at the moment. Lana Rogers, but Georgia Miller. She comes around the apex can now. It's a matter of getting around that last can and then really chase the ocean back to the beach. Has a little bit of a bow peak over her shoulder. You don't want to look too much. You don't want to give too much away. It's boat home now for a gold medal.
She'll be incredibly focused. She's actually put a couple of seconds on the field as she's gone around that can, so she is absolutely powering now here, Ty. Georgia Miller here from Northcliffe in your Open Ironwoman Championship of Australia.
Unstoppable performance. Look at what we spoke about this in the board leg, working the ocean. Look, she's heading south now. She'll turn, she'll go right pedal down, she'll bring that ski back around. She has to go outside the swim cans. They're a part of the course. It's compulsory. You have to go around those cans. She'll come around and then she'll start to make her way back to the beach. What about the battle for second place? We've got Courtney Hancock, Lana Rogers, Lizzie Wellborn on the yellow ski there. Lana Rogers, Lizzie Wellborn has come up now to a silver medal position. It's advantage Wellborn for second. Hancock on the pink ski now coming back as well. What a battle for the podium, but it's Georgia Miller from BMD Northcliffe out in front. Nice little wave starting to build. Maybe on top of this one, look at her work the ocean. Magnificent.
Absolutely clinical right now. Technique superb. She got out to the lead. She's holding this lead now as we bring it back to the beach. Your race leader, bottom of screen there, Georgia Miller.
20 metres to go, Georgia Miller. She's going to hit the beach and stand up for an Australian Championship. There's the handler there. Wait for the smile to come on. There's the smile that we love. Oh, the excitement as well. Georgia Miller. What a performance from the BMD Northcliffe, Georgia Miller. She made the move a few years ago up to the Gold Coast of BMD from down in Newport. She points out the crowd. The smile on the dial. She is the 2021 Australian Open Ironwoman Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Georgia Miller, BMD Northcliffe.
And what a moment to be able to smile and relax. And the sprint finish there for the places. Lana Rogers will come in there too. Lizzie Wellborn in 3, but it's all about Georgia Miller. She got out in front. She was clinical in her race execution as she got back towards the beach. And to the cheer of the crowd as she came up into the winner position, Georgia Miller. We'll be back to talk to her after this short break. Welcome back to the Aussies Live here on the Sunshine Coast, the Open Ironwoman Championship of Australia. Ty, let's have a look at the official results.
Yeah, what an outstanding performance from the girls. Exactly the same results from the Iron Series with a change in 1 and 2. In third place, Lizzie Wellborn from Newport. Lana Rogers, Alexander Headlands in second. And the golden girl of today, Georgia Miller from BMD Northcliffe.
Well, that was the big three on the podium, but let's get down to our race winner, Georgia Miller, and she is with Jordan Mercer.
Georgia, I've never seen a dominant display like that at the Australian titles. Talk me through it.
Oh, look, that was incredible. I actually don't know what happened out there. I was in such a different zone than I had been from the other races even. I just wanted to get it done, and I am over the moon. I can't believe that's back-to-back now. So it's so hard to win one, let alone two. So I'm just so grateful to everyone that's helped me get here.
I just admire the fact that you have said yes to every event on this calendar, and I think this could be your 8th gold of the championships.
Yeah, that's 8 from 8. 8 events, 8 gold. So that's just unheard of. I could have never have dreamt for this Aussies to be like this. I said to my mum,
Georgia, it has been a miracle to watch. We're so proud of you. Can't wait to see the rest of the racing.
Yeah, Tafflin to go. So get that one for BMD Northcliffe.
Thank you, Jordan. Well, that's one of the big ones in the history books.